Have you ever negotiated your salary? According to salary.com, 18% of employees never negotiate a salary, and only 37% always negotiate. But what's even worse, a stunning 44% of people have claimed to have never even brought up their salary during a performance review. I get it. Asking for a raise can be scary, but you know what's worse than having a tough conversation? Not getting paid what you deserve. So, if you've ever felt a bit scared or a little awkward and had no idea how to bring up the subject to negotiate, today I'm going to share a few tips so that your next salary negotiation is as smooth as a hot knife through butter. Hi, I'm Brandon, co-founder of Life's Secret Sauce. We teach motivated professionals how to fast-track their career using the skills that we should have learned in school, like communication, negotiation, and storytelling, rather than learning how to identify the different types of soil. Because 15 years later, my knowledge of soil is that it just takes far too long to get out of the carpet. Anyway, today I want to talk about negotiations. This is one of those skills, like I said, that I wish I had learned years ago. It would have been incredibly useful. And you can see by the stats previously that I am clearly not the only one that could have used Negotiation 101 as a course somewhere along the way. I don't know what it is about Western civilization, but negotiation, bargaining, haggling just isn't something that we are used to. Now, that's not all of us. My cousin is one of the best low-stakes negotiators I have ever met. Seriously, you should see him Saturday morning at a garage sale. I'm going to buy those old AC/DC records, and I'm buying them for $2 a piece. Take it or leave it. By the way, if you're terrified of negotiating your salary, start in a low-stakes environment like a garage sale. Basically, anytime that you're dealing with someone who has the power or authority to change the price, negotiate it, even if it's just a hot dog from the cart down the block. What's the worst thing they can say? No? Okay, fine, then you're right back where you started. And that's one thing that I want you to realize right now. If you never ask, you'll never know. And believe me, you're looking at the downside of negotiation way more than the upside. So, reframe it in your brain, and let's get started with some salary negotiation basics. Number one, know your number. Do your research and find out what this position gets paid in other companies and by some of your coworkers. Use a site like Glassdoor to help find the salary range and then ask for a number near the top of that range. But be prepared to justify why you deserve that number. What are your skills or skill sets that others are lacking? Where's your proof? Have your facts and figures at the ready. Over the last X number of months, I've done A, B, and C that have helped the company earn or save X percentage. Number two, be silent. It's often best in a negotiation to let the other side do most of the talking. Be persistent, because in many cases the employer is probably going to reject your first request for a higher offer, but don't let that deter you. Push back gently, justify your proposed salary with the stats from step number one, and make sure that you put it in terms of how the company will benefit from that added investment in you. Number three, use the briefcase technique. I learned this method from Ramit Sethi years ago, and I've successfully used it in loads of negotiations. Here's how it works. Before your salary negotiation, search for a problem that your boss doesn't know that they have. Maybe it's slowed growth or a way to onboard new clients faster or cheaper. This is what one of our students, Austin, used to negotiate a $15,000 raise. Or think of some other way that you can show that you've thought outside of the box and are being a preemptive problem solver. Then, from your briefcase or your folder, pull out a piece of paper that explains the problem and then multiple solutions that you've identified that you think could either save the company money or make the company more profitable. This will show that extra initiative and you will surely wow the boss. Number four, prepare options. Remember that your salary is much more than just dollars and cents. If your company won't budge on the dollar amount, then be prepared to negotiate things like vacation days, 401k match, health insurance, pet insurance, working from home, product discounts, a better job title, a wardrobe allowance, guaranteed severance package, an office, anything that you can think of. And negotiate those things first, so then when it comes to the dollar amount at the end, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal to the other side, and you've already negotiated all of these extra bonuses. Number five, if all else fails and they simply won't negotiate, don't beat yourself up. Simply ask to schedule a performance review and 60, 90, or 180 days to discuss your performance and your salary again. Now, this doesn't guarantee you a raise, but at least it puts it back on the table. So, there you have it. 5 simple tips and tricks to negotiate your salary. So whether it's your first job or your 5th job, you now know some negotiation basics so you can prepare yourself. If you learned something new, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and click subscribe right down there in the corner so that you never miss another video. And if you want to learn even more about negotiation, storytelling, reading body language, and how to become a personality chameleon so that you're always the most interesting person in the room, go ahead and click on the link in the description so we can show you a little bit more about what we do here at Life's Secret Sauce. Know someone that could learn a thing or two from this video? Be a pal and share this link with them. Until next time, ciao for now.